मैं हूँ ध्वनि मित्तल and आई एम वेरी वेरी एक्साइटेड. वाई? बिकॉज आज है इंटरनेशनल कोरियोग्राफर्स डे और मेरे साथ हैं none other than Sagar himself. Sagar, thank you so much for being here with me.
Pleasure is all mine.
You know, today is a very very special day. Of course,
it is.
International Choreographers Day है. और मैं आप सबको बताना चाहती हूँ, इनफैक्ट आपको पता भी होगा कि सागर द यंगेस्ट कोरियोग्राफर है जिन्होंने दादा साहेब फाल्के अवार्ड जीता है. एंड आई रियली वांट टू नो सागर, कैसा लगा आपको ये अवार्ड पाके बीइंग द यंगेस्ट कोरियोग्राफर?
पाके तो ऑब्वियसली वो एक फीलिंग बहुत अच्छी वाली होती है, एक सेंस ऑफ अचीवमेंट रहता है. व्हेन आई वॉन दादा साहेब फाल्के इट वाज 17 years of hard work. It's another year gone by now. So 17 years of hard work and then I have achieved that award. I was nominated twice in the IFA, but I couldn't win it. So, and I'm, because being a sportsman, no, so I'm very competitive. I take all these award shows also like a competition. So I wanted to win it, and when I was losing it also, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll work harder. So yeah, it was like a dream come true for me. Yeah.
So I think that's the sports spirit that you have कि हाँ उसको जीतना है, नहीं है तो let's do better. And I think that you have that spirit in you. पता चलता है आपके vibe से, आपके पूरी personality से वो पता चलता है. So first of all, I really want to congratulate you. It's a very very big achievement. So तालियां बजे.
Thank you so much. Sir is right here.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
so fantastic. आपका पहला गाना चक दे इंडिया went on to be a choreographer for such a big song, चक दे इंडिया. I mean, I think हम सबकी favorite movie है. उसके बाद आपने 150 songs choreograph किए हैं. So I wanted to ask you, now when you enter the sets, how does it feel different? या एकदम एक ऑटो पायलट में आप आ जाते हैं मोड में, या कुछ एक अलग स्ट्रैटेजी होती है? हाउ डज इट फील? बिकॉज ऑब्वियसली जब आपने पहला गाना किया होगा तब वो एक्साइटमेंट बहुत अलग होता है.
Right.
अब आपकी जर्नी इतनी ब्यूटीफुल रही है, इतनी लंबी, इतनी सक्सेसफुल रही है. हाउ डज इट फील व्हेन यू एंटर द सेट्स नाउ?
See, firstly, Google पे और उस पे थोड़ा से informations backdated रहते हैं. So it has become 170 songs now.
Wow.
It was 150 a few years back.
Okay.
The reason I remember the count is when I was doing Chak De India, I always thought that, when I was an assistant and I was struggling to get a song, I always wanted to do one song. एक गाना as a choreographer मिल जाए तो I am sorted in life. But I want to show people that I can direct a song and choreograph a song. So when I did Chak De India, I took a book and I wrote first song, Chak De India, Hockey Dungi Rakh Ke. And since then, I have maintained that logbook. And every song that I do, I am so bifurcated that I know how many songs I've done, how many music videos I've done, how many events I've done. I just write it, and it is for my log. I do keep it. It is just for me. Now there are some new choreographers I meet, and I show them, and I just give them a pep talk that you should not get depressed if you don't get work at the right time, because there is something coming up. Because I wanted to do one song, that was my achievement, and I have done 170, and I am still counting.
Correct.
It is that it will come, your time will come, so don't give up and keep doing. Somebody who wanted to do has done 170, matlab sabka din aa hi jayega if you keep working on it. Right. The next song I'm going to go on set whenever, I will be as excited as Chak De India. I am still that 23-year-old boy who gets inside a set, and only thing is, I was confident then also. That's the reason, Adi sir and Shimit Amin trusted me with their song. I am still confident. It is just that the confidence has been backed up by some experience now. Okay. So that time I was a little worried ki, oh my God, will I make a mistake? Will I make a mistake? I can't make a. Now I am like, I will not make a mistake unless something drastically goes wrong on the set. I know my job now. 170 songs down the line, I know कि मुझे ये आता है, I can do it. It's not on autopilot because every song has different things. Yeah, but my body language is now autopilot. It's there. When I walk into the set, I know. I know this is my. This is my area. I'm the Bahubali of this.
That's your baby.
That's my thing. Nobody can. I respect all the choreographers, but I know that when I'm on the set, you can't beat me at my work. I don't mean to be rude, but I am the best in my head in what I do. And all the people that I work with are, majorly it is that only, that the people that you are working with, they are happy with what I do. Perfect. But I am seriously very excited every time. Now it doesn't come on my face, But every time I enter the set, a new actor, a senior actor, whoever is there, I'm excited.
आप हर एक गाने को उतने ही एक्साइटमेंट के साथ लेते हैं, ओनली दैट कि हाँ, यू बैक्ड बाय द एक्सपीरियंस, नाउ यू नो परफेक्टली कि ये करना है, मगर आप एक्साइटेड बहुत रहते हैं. एंड आई थिंक दैट इज द रीजन ऑफ योर सक्सेस, बिकॉज काफी लोग उसको एकदम एज यू नो ठीक है, हो ही रहा है ना, क्या है, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, वो लेके दैट्स द रीजन उनका थोड़ा डाउनफॉल आ जाता है. बट आई थिंक आई रियली अप्रिशिएट द फैक्ट दैट यू ऑलवेज एक्साइटेड अबाउट इट.
Yeah, I do.
एंड सागर, आपने 9 कोरियोग्राफर्स को असिस्ट किया है.
I've written that down also, beat that.
सो मुझे ये बात बताइए कि 9 कोरियोग्राफर्स को आपने असिस्ट किया, ऐसा क्या डिफरेंट आपने उन सभी से सीखा? समथिंग वाज इट सेम और कुछ अलग अलग आपने सीखा सबसे?
Obviously, कुछ अलग अलग सीखा. When I came in the industry, I got to work with Lonji sir. He was the first one who believed in me as a dancer and as handling that. I didn't continuously assist him, but I assisted him on that particular song, and he left me, and I got to do that. So firstly, I'm thankful to Lonji sir for giving me that opportunity, for boosting young boys' confidence at that level, that do it yaar. Matlab, obviously it's not me, it's he who must have seen something that kar lega yaar. Then I met Bhupi ji. As it is Choreographers Day, so I just want to brief this one question of yours,
yes.
because I want to talk whatever this award and whatever 170 songs, these are all because of my mentors. And that is why in every podcast I go, I try to mention their names, but this time I want to detailed give that what I've learned from them or how they have influenced me. So Bhupi ji, when I met, and I was very young and he was just walking in, Bhupi ji is a very, he has got this very nice personality, and the way he talks, he's got a voice, he's got a bass of Amitabh Bachchan. He's like, "Beta, what are you doing?" Yeah. So Bhupi ji told me, "What do you want to do?" I said, "Sir, I want to become a choreographer." So he looked at me and he said, "Yes, so work with Saroj ji, work with Raju Khan, learn your craft very well." As I was. And then for some reason he kept, I was a background dancer, but he still kept paying attention at me at what I am doing. And he also gave me that opportunity. He was seeing to it that I'm learning from him, and he gave me opportunity to assist him also in many projects. I still remember one day I was wearing a outfit. His assistant came and he called me. उसने मुझे बोला, वो लड़के ने मुझे बोला, कॉस्ट्यूम उतारो, भूपी जी बुला रहे. So I thought कि वो ज़माने में ऐसा होता था कि यार बॉयज़ कम हो गए, 10 बॉयज़ थे, 8 हो गए. तो मैं थोड़ा सा नर्वस हो गया, तो मैं कॉस्ट्यूम उतार के गया, विद अ वेरी लाइक सल्किंग फेस आई सेड, भूपी जी व्हाट हैपेंड? मेरे को कॉस्ट्यूम उतारने बोला. कब तक कॉस्ट्यूम पहनेगा? असिस्टेंट नहीं बनना है क्या? जाओ ये लो माइक. दैट वाज द फर्स्ट टाइम समबडी हैंडेड ओवर अ माइक एंड बोला कि जाओ सब बॉयज को बुलाओ एंड लेट्स वर्क. सो आई वाज लाइक ओके, एंड दैट वॉक फ्रॉम देयर टू देयर, आई वाज लाइक डूड, like I am doing something right.
Correct, yes.
So that was with him, and the thing that a choreographer sees in 100 dancers like Bhupi ji did. So that I have learned from him, that and Bhupi ji is one of the very Bhupi ji and Jojo Khan, the next choreographer I'm going to mention, they both were Saroj ji's assistant, and both are very calm at their work. They don't have this hodgepodge, they are very calm. So Bhupi ji said ki do it, and he gave me a lot of opportunities to assist him, so I've learned a lot from him. Then I assisted Jojo Khan sir, and Jo bhai is he was also Saroj ji's assistant, and he used to always tell me, when I was an assistant, I used to be stressed कि अच्छा boys को बुलाना है और ऐसे करना है, ऐसा. I'm like, I have to keep myself up tight, that I am the assistant, and
that I have everything in control.
I have everything in control, and also I was a young assistant also.
Exactly.
Because I am a young choreographer, so I was a very young assistant.
Right.
So he used to tell me, इतना क्यों stress ले रहा है, इतना क्यों भाग रहा है इधर, मतलब नहीं ऐसा. So he said, calm down. Yeah. You have to give
Be
it.
composed.
There are 100 people working on the set. You don't have to do everybody's job. Learn to assign things. Your job is this. You have to teach the artist this, and that's it. And I was trying to do everything, and that is where I learned from him how to bifurcate things and how to not take stress.
Right.
And then after that, again another choreographer who was assistant to Saroj ji was Baba Yadav. Now he's a very big director in Calcutta in Bengali films, and he was he's a little younger to all of these choreographers. So he and me have like a brotherly bond, because he's just a little elder. So I chill with him also. I still meet him. So he was one choreographer. I was when I used to see him assist Saroj ji, and when I'd heard about him, I was in awe of looking at him perform. So you know that song Banthan Challi Dekha?
Of course, we all know
So
that
that
song.
guy who's performing Banthan is Baba Yadav.
Oh, I
And
see.
there are some moves in those songs which
Beautiful
still
ones, yeah.
nobody can do how Baba Bhai did it.
Correct.
So I was very, matlab, I was a fan of Baba Yadav. He is also very confident and knowing what he can do. You know, all these people who come from Saroj Khan ji's school, no, they are very, matlab, they know what they are doing. They know the
their
game.
craft
Yeah,
really well.
yeah. Even Baba Bhai, when he became a choreographer, he was quite young. So then I started assisting him, and the way he used to perform a female move and a male move at the same time. He'll come and show the actress, and he'll be very sensual, and then he'll show the man, and he'll be very uptight, like a swagger. That I learned from him. And when I was working with Ganesh Hegde, so there was this show that Sarojji was doing. Saroj Khan Night was happening.
Okay.
So there was this song Kambak Tishk and Dum. Dum, Jaan mein dum.
Right.
So उसका कुछ performance था, तो सरोज जी ने गणेश हेगड़े के dancers को बुलाया कि we don't have time to choreograph, and also the songs have been choreographed very neatly with Ganesh Hegde has done a great job. So she didn't want to change the choreography.
Okay.
So she called most of the Ganesh Hegde dancers, those who were free, to come and perform that song.
Okay.
So when I came and performed, she made me stand in the center. And I performed the event as an artist
Okay.
in the center.
Okay.
So and that we were just there for that event. So we finished that event, and then somebody told her that he is Baba's assistant. And then she called me a Baba's assistant. I met her. I said, yeah, but now we are not working together. So then she gave me the opportunity. And there, to I spent a year. And there, the learning is, matlab, that has to be another podcast.
Another
for me,
level.
another level of telling how. Matlab, when she walks, also, you are learning something.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was like watching the god of dance, and moving around her was like, you used to feel special. So that happened. Then I got an opportunity to work with Vaibhavi ma'am.
Oh, wow.
And so there I became a background dancer, because there were already assistants over there.
Right.
So then I started working with Vaibhavi ma'am. Then I, from a background dancer, I came to become an assistant over there. Rajiv Goswami was the chief assistant of Vaibhavi ma'am. So he saw something in me first before Vaibhavi ma'am saw. And then he gave me the opportunity to come in front and dance, and then made me the second assistant. And then he groomed me to become Vaibhavi ma'am's assistant choreographer, because he was leaving to become a choreographer and to become an artist.
Okay.
So then he groomed me, and he made me, like the Man Friday for Vaibhavi ma'am. And then obviously I learned a lot from her. I was there in Kajrare and Dhoom 2 and Neel and Nikki, and a lot of movies with Vaibhavi ma'am. I worked for like around 2.5 years.
Wow.
And then I assisted Rajiv Goswami,
Okay.
because he became a choreographer.
Okay.
And then from him also I learned. And then I assisted Pony. She was also FV's assistant.
Right.
Before Rajiv Goswami.
Okay.
So then I assisted Pony, and then there was one final choreographer that I assisted was Shazia. She was from London. She was looking for some assistant choreographer, so I assisted her. And she also had a different pattern of, every choreographer has a style.
Correct.
So lastly I assisted her. So all these people, Jojo Khan, Bhupi ji, Lonji sir,
Right.
Baba Yadav, Saroj ji, Vaibhavi ma'am, Rajiv Goswami, Pony, and Shazia.
Wow.
I remember them.
My
And whatever I am today is
Because of them.
of all of them. And today is International Choreographers Day. So let me
So,
thank
yes.
all of you for teaching me everything. आपने एक हीरे को तराश दिया है.
बिल्कुल.
Like that.
कहते हैं ना कि जब स्टूडेंट इज रेडी तभी टीचर अपीयर होते हैं.
Yeah. I love my mentors. Yeah. I still meet them, and I am in deep love with them. It's all because of all of them.
Yes, I think I agree. मगर सागर हमेशा ना एक कॉइन के दो साइड होते हैं. दे ऑल वंडरफुल पीपल ऑफ कोर्स, मगर आपकी भी एक स्पेशलिटी है कि आपने हमेशा इतना अच्छा अपना क्राफ्ट किया, तभी तो इतने बड़े बड़े कोरियोग्राफर ने आपको पहचाना. सो बोलते हैं ना, डायमंड को थोड़ा सा धीरे धीरे उसको
तराशना पड़ता है.
हाँ, एग्जैक्टली. सो
और जौहरी.
हाँ, yes. So yeah, so I have to say it's all, of course, you're lucky, yes, but you are hardworking, you're dedicated, you're motivated, and that is the reason you are different, Sagar. And I think you are what you are because of what you think and you believe. Wow, so I think your journey has been very, very beautiful. But now I want to ask you, which was the pivotal moment in your entire journey that actually shaped your career?
The day I performed with Saroj ji as a performer, and the day she called me, आई रिमेंबर आई टोल्ड माई फादर, आई मतलब उन्होंने बोला आप मुझे असिस्ट कर रहे हो अभी और हमारा आउटडोर जाना है, कल राजस्थान में जा रहा था, देयर वाज अ फिल्म बीइंग मेड ताजमहल, वेरी बिग बजट फिल्म दैट टाइम, वो टाइम की बाहुबली थी वो. So I was going and I told my father in the morning that I'm going, because I used to tell him I'm working. He was like, okay fine, you're doing some background dancing like a hobby, fine, it's not a real job.
Correct.
अभी क्या हो गया, रियलिटी शोज के आने की वजह से नाउ डांसिंग इज कंसिडर्ड लाइक अ करियर. नो, ड्यूरिंग माय डांसिंग डेज in the early 2000 it was not like that. So I told my father that I am going to work with Saroj ji, I am assisting her, and he was in shock. He's like, itna chota mera beta is assisting Saroj ji, and he said I'll also come to drop you to the airport. And it was a 5 o'clock morning flight.
Okay.
So we reached at the airport at 3:30 and my father was there, and my father always is very poised and he's like, okay what's happening, and he's like man of the house. I made her meet Saroj ji, mela master ji mere father hai, and my father turned into a baby. He's like, master ji मैं आपका बहुत बड़ा फैन हूँ. आप जब I went blank. I'm like what? And he started telling आप जब 13 साल की थी आपका वो गाना. He had a full trivia on Saroj ji. And then I realized that he's so happy. When I came back from that outdoor, he told me that now I know that you are in safe hands and you will do something, because now you mean business.
Correct.
Now you are working with the Saroj Khan. So that was like a moment for me that I felt that I am working with Saroj ji. Is it a big thing or not? In our world we don't receive compliments. Everybody is so insecure because I am a completely different person. I will see something nice and I'll come and tell you. Whatever it is, if I see something online also, I'll call you and tell you, अरे Dhwani, I saw you in that dress, you're looking good, or I saw that event of yours, you were really great. और ये usually सब में होना चाहिए, होता नहीं है. So I was not sure whether I'm doing it right. I'm young, I'm assisting Saroj and everybody, नहीं देख रहे. And when my father was gave me that confidence ki dude you're doing it, I'm like okay, this is the moment I can pull this shit off. I'm here to do the things right.
You need that validation that am I doing the right thing.
Yeah, and who better than your father?
Obviously, when you realize that he knows that you're in safe hands, and you were like, okay, now koi bole na bole, I know I'm doing absolutely correct. Obviously, Saroj ji is big name. Fantastic. उसके बाद there was never looking back.
Never looking back. As an assistant, never looking back. Even when I became a choreographer, I never felt कि मैं कर लूँगा क्या. You are worried because you are younger. It is the experience that is bothering you.
Yes.
But I knew it.
पहले होता था ना, if you're too young, वो लोग acceptance नहीं होता था. अब पूरी इंडस्ट्री अलग हो गई है ना.
मैं जब इंडस्ट्री में आया ना तभी ऐसा बोलते थे कि कैमरे के आगे आपका करियर तब होता है जब आपकी दाढ़ी काली है. Right. और कैमरे के पीछे आपकी इज्जत तब होती है जब आपकी दाढ़ी सफेद है. करेक्ट. तो एवरी सीनियर मैन वाज बिहाइंड. नाउ देयर आर 24 years 20 year old cameramen, 18 19. Yeah, choreographers are like very young. मतलब Ayan was 24, I was 23 when I did Chak De. Ayan was 24 when he did Wake Up Set. He made a full blown film. Right, exactly. So Ayan Mukherjee, so younger talents are coming in. The times have changed. Yes, मतलब not that everybody knows them, but I was one of the youngest to do something like it, and that is why I wear it on my sleeves. It is वो घमंड नहीं है. I still have that feeling like a child. I did it. I did it when I was 23.
I did it alone. And nobody helped me, but I did it.
Yeah, and I'm not showing anybody down. I'm like,
exactly,
I did it.
Yeah.
It is for me. I'm telling I did it.
And that is the reason you are where you are. जो लोग बहुत ज़्यादा ऐसे बोलते हैं किसी को और appreciate नहीं करते, help नहीं करते, they are nowhere. I mean, I'm sorry to say that, but there are all kind of people in the world, and that is the reason you are where you are. Yes. But my next question is also very important. Sagar, we all know एक सक्सेस मिल जाती है वो हमेशा आप रिटेन नहीं कर पाते एज अ ह्यूमन बीइंग. जब आप बहुत ज़्यादा सक्सेस पा लेते हैं फिर कुछ महीने हमारे इंडस्ट्री में होता है, लाइक इवन आई एम एन एंकर, आई हैव ऑल्सो डन लॉट ऑफ मॉडलिंग, लॉट ऑफ एक्टिंग. सो ऐसे मोमेंट होते हैं जब काम हमेशा उतना नहीं रहता है. सो पैचेस जब आते हैं तो एक हल्का सा सैडनेस दैट एम आई आउट ऑफ द इंडस्ट्री, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, दैट डिप्रेशन. सो ऐसे मोमेंट्स आपको भी आए होंगे. How did you overcome it? ऐसा आपने कभी सोचा कि I should just quit, leave, do something else? अगर ऐसे मोमेंट आए तो आपने उसको कैसे ओवरकम किया?
मैं चक दे इंडिया करने के बाद में मैं 9 महीने घर बैठा था till it released. I was sitting at home for 9 months without any work. Oh, okay. So after doing a YRF film.
You're like, now what?
Yeah, now what? अभी क्या करना है? अच्छा, मैं किसी को जाके बोल रहा हूँ चक दे इंडिया किया तो everybody think अरे बच्चे ने क्या? Till it released, till my name came, nobody would believe me. So I'm like, okay, I have to sit down. But the thing is, तो मैंने बोला ना कि मुझे एक गाना करना था, उसके बाद मैंने मतलब मनी सर के साथ कर लिया, राम गोपाल वर्मा के साथ कर लिया, संजय गुप्ता के साथ कर लिया। तो वो करते करते आई रीच्ड अ पॉइंट कि मेरे पास 10-11 फिल्में जब हो गई और कुछ 20-30 गाने हो गए, तो मैंने क्या बोलते हैं उसको, आई हैव मेड अ मेडिसिन फॉर माई सेल्फ इज वेन एवर आई फील डिप्रेस्ड एंड आई सीरियसली डू इट. दैट टाइम आई हैड माई सॉन्ग डीवीडीज and my show, I had cut a show reel that time. वो time पे हम show reel लेके घूमते, सर मेरा DVD
Right,
show reel.
I remember.
I
I remember. Of course, I remember.
I used to drop it in
Yes.
producers
Yes.
office. तो मैं अपना, अगर मैं ज़्यादा टाइम बैठ गया तो मैं वो DVD अपना लगा के खुद ही देख लेता था.
Wow.
And I used to feel कि वो देख के मेरे को लगता था यार इतने गाने तो कर लिए, आ जाएगा इसके.
Fantastic.
And now what I do is I'll go
Go
to
and watch
YouTube, I'll write Choreographer Sagar Das, and I see so many songs coming up, and I keep watching my songs, and suddenly after watching 3-4 songs, I'm like, yaar, Sagar,
किया
come on,
तो
man.
है. I
हाँ,
know,
किया तो है
man.
यार.
You are you.
You've been in worse situations, so it is just that currently the work is not there, and it happens with everyone.
Yeah, but I think I really like your attitude that way, and you're a very positive person. I think that shows on
Thank you
your
so
in your
much. Thank you so
personality. So now, also another thing is, we have seen a lot of your songs which are screenplay based songs. I wanted to ask you, how do you adapt to those different visions of different directors? वो आपकी
Yeah,
speciality
this
है,
is-
I mean, screenplay
it
songs.
मतलब कैसा हो गया ना, it has become my speciality because I started with Chak De India.
Correct.
So those were not dancing numbers, and then I have done a lot of dancing numbers in South. I have been nominated for a Kajar Agarwal song, which I have done a dancing number with Sunny Leone. I've done something recently with Ananya Pandey. So I've done a lot of dancing number. But it's just that because I started with Chak De India and Ravan, like Das Kahaniyan was a dancing number.
Right, yes.
But all these songs that I did and the other technicians, the directors, industry में क्या होता है, एक director दूसरे director पे नजर रखता है.
Oh.
Like Chak De India release हुई तो Rahul Sood was a director who was directing the song of Das Kahaniyan. And he said कि यार इसने 16-17 एक्टरों के साथ ये गाना किया है Chak De का. So let me call him because I had 24 actors in Das Kahaniyan in the same frame.
Right, okay.
So the technicians are keeping a watch. Like I am keeping a watch who's the best assistant, and I should work with him because he looks good. So at his job. So that is how I kept getting, by default I kept getting those kind of work. And also I always say that I am a huge fan of Raju Khan sir,
Okay.
who's Sarojji's son, and he's a brilliant choreographer on dancing numbers also. But he has some all the Mahesh Bhatt songs that you see, all the Mahesh Bhatt songs are done by that man.
Oh,
One-sidedly
okay.
from last 20-30 years.
Oh my
All
God.
those songs that you see.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is done by only one choreographer, and that is Raju Khan.
Okay.
And I'm always amazed the way he shoots his song. So I always had this कि यार technician ऐसा बनो कि जिसको डांसिंग नंबर भी करने आए और जिसको ये गाना भी करने आए, कि खाली नाच लेते हैं बात नहीं है, इमोशंस भी आते
आना
हैं.
चाहिए.
एंड टू ऑल माय डायरेक्टर्स, या फराज हैदर एंड अभिषेक शर्मा, सुभाष कपूर, मनदीप इन पंजाब and Deva Katta in Telugu. I have done like most of the 7-8 languages films I have done.
Fantastic.
So all these people, the liberty they give me as a technician and just leave me कि यार सागर आएगा तो कर लेगा. मकबूल, the director of Khali Pili, Ananya Pandey and Ishan Khattar. So I called him and it was a screenplay related song and I'm like यार मुझे dancing number क्यों नहीं दिया, मुझे हर बार screenplay related. So he told me one thing, he was very busy doing his stuff and he's like सागर तू आया ना, तू कुछ कर लेगा यार ऐसा. So I'm like okay, उसने इतने जल्दी में बोला, कोई सोचेगा अरे ऐसा कुछ बोल रहा है उसको कि तू कर लेगा. But I like the confidence he had in me कि I am busy over here, take care यार, you'll do it, I know. So then I am like, I am living up to the expectation. Yeah, out of those 170 songs, 100 songs are screenplay related.
My God.
There must be 70 dancing numbers.
Because it's not very easy. Screenplay songs को आपको वो emotions लाने के लिए ना
Yes,
एक बहुत
yes, yes.
एक unique talent लगता है, and I think that shows very clearly that आप बहुत अच्छी तरह करते हैं उसको. So yeah. आपका कोई स्पेसिफिक पैटर्न होता है, लाइक एक गाना अगर आपको बोला गया कि ये आपको कोरियोग्राफ करना है, तो डू यू हैव अ स्पेसिफिक पैटर्न, डू यू विजुअलाइज कि मुझे ये ऑलरेडी ऐसा करना है, ये होगा, और डू यू जस्ट गो ऑन द सेट्स एंड यू नो व्हाट टू डू, हाउ डज इट वर्क?
See, it is very simple, and let me just put it up there for all the upcoming choreographers also. You can never have something in your back of your mind and do that, or it is not that ki you've seen something before and then you will go and do that. The audio will come, and if it's a dancing number, the choreography will come. You'll be in the rehearsal hall, when you listen, it will come. all your experience, all your learnings will make you do those moves. It will come in your body. And if it is a screenplay related song, sit with your, I bother my directors. I will sit with them. I will take the narration from the director only. And I will, because it's a screenplay related, and I'll get into his soul to exactly, because director, सब बोलते हैं ना, director अपने film का captain होता है, तो मेरे को I have to live up to his expectation. So I will get into his soul and I'll want everything out of him. I'll take the narration, I'll ask every nitty gritties, I'll take कि अच्छा ये actor इतना कर सकता है, इतना नहीं करेगा ये वो, and then I will go ahead and do that. So it will come, if it's a screenplay related song, it will come from the director's narration. If it's a dancing number, item number, you will feel it and it is coming. It will come. If you need to hear the song and watch some music video to choreograph that song, then my friend, you are not a choreographer.
Correct. It has to come from.
If it's not coming out of you.
Yeah, it should be within. Like, so आप गाना सुनते हैं and then you close your eyes and you visualize it कि ऐसा ऐसा होगा.
Yes.
You do that.
Yes.
Fantastic. Visualize it in your mind, and once you're there. Quickly, before we move on to the next question, Sagar, you're very, very known in the industry as a very fast and quick and a very good craft that you have. हमने ये भी सुना है कि कभी कुछ ऐसा कुछ डिफ़िकल्ट सिचुएशन भी आ जाए, उसको आप बहुत ही जल्दी टर्न करके उसको एकदम परफेक्ट और बहुत जल्दी उसको एकदम परफेक्टली शूट कर लेते हैं. ऐसा क्या आपने सीखा है कि आप हर एक चीज़ को इतना पॉजिटिवली, इतना अच्छा, इतना क्विकली आप चेंज कर लेते? कोई डिफ़िकल्ट सिचुएशन को भी ऐसा होता है, बहुत बार हमने देखा है कि कुछ एक मोमेंट आ जाता है, बोलते हैं कि नहीं यार आज नहीं हो रहा है, लेट इट बी, बट यू आर नॉट दैट वे, यू आर वेरी डिफरेंट. सो ऐसा क्या आपने लर्न किया है? आई एम श्योर फॉर द यंग कोरियोग्राफर्स जो आ रहे हैं इंडस्ट्री में, दे विल लव टू हियर दैट हाउ. What is that one thing that you have learned different?
I'm telling you, there is no rocket science in it. It is just the experience of doing different songs. That's the reason I have not only done dancing numbers. I have done sad songs. I have done screenplay related. I have done mythological songs, and so I have done very, very different kind of songs in my career, and that has got me this experience where I know ki. Maybe that is one of the reasons I am fast also, because I know my job. And one thing is that my homework is very strong. I have everything on paper. When I'm entering set, I have everything on paper. My assistants know everything. I have never done a song independently. I always go with my team.
Fantastic.
Even if the budget is the smallest, my assistants will be there. I reject songs if they don't give me the budget of assistant. I'll not come. Because if you are hiring Sagar, it is not Sagar who does it entirely. It's my team that does a lot of heavy lifting.
Okay.
So it's because of my team that I am Sagar. So yeah, my experience backs me up for the speed, and also the knowledge covers it up. Ki, any kind of situation I can come up with a backup plan. Not that I am too smart and all that. It has come with experience. I have made my share of mistakes, and I have learned from it. So now that's the reason, that is what helps me.
Fantastic. So two things that we need to keep in mind. Firstly is don't have one-sided perception कि यही करना है, dance वाला ही करना है. You need to try and do different genres. तभी आपको एक experience build in होता है जो कि आपको long term में बहुत help करेगा. And that's how I think directors trust you blindly. Okay, Sagar is there ना, हमको तो देखने की भी ज़रूरत नहीं है. Secondly, your homework. Don't ever be too overconfident कि I have done so much, I don't have to worry, I'll go on the set and worry about it. No, you always do your homework, and I think that is brilliant. वही अपने success को कभी इतना वो नहीं करना चाहिए, granted भी नहीं लेना चाहिए that I'm too good for it. No, I mean you should give that to your craft, that I have to do my homework. And I think even बहुत बड़े actors, directors, choreographers ये करते हैं. And
that's what I've learned.
You said it yourself, and that is the reason you are you.
Yeah.
One thing you want to change in our industry, what would that be? एक ऐसी कोई भी चीज़.
From the bottom of my heart, this is very, very coming out from my heart, and it's always been there from the longest time now. That please don't ask for reference cuts. I want to request the producers that even to the younger choreographers, don't ask for reference cuts, because the younger choreographers, they are not learning anything. They are picking up songs from somewhere, pasting it on your audio, and they are not getting to learn the creative aspect. That's why they lack in knowledge of when they get different kind of songs, they are not able to shoot it. So give the choreographer the song, let him come up with the concept and give him time to explain it to you. He has the vision. That is why he is the choreographer. You will not have that vision, but now people want to make it so like spoon fed.
Quick and
हाँ,
fast.
कि
but
नहीं
जो भी है.
समझ में आ जाए. They don't want to wait for the end product. There is no reference cut for Dola Re Dola. Okay, there is no reference cut for any song that Ganesh Acharya sir does. Okay, that's the why Ganesh Acharya is still the biggest choreographer in India and continues to do so for so many years. Is because he is not lifting up his choreography, his reference, his art, whatever he does, his costumes. He's not picking up from somewhere. It's his own creativity, and that was with Sarojji also. That was with Farah ma'am also. So even with Ahmed Khan sir, that's the thing. So now we are forced to take references and copy, and same set is made. Step भी ऐसे. There are songs. अभी memes बन जाते हैं कि एक ही आया किसी का आर्टिस्ट का गाना और वो फॉरेन कंट्री के आर्टिस्ट का गाना उन लोग लगा देते हैं, सेम लगा है. एंड आई हेट दैट व्हेन इट हैपेंस. So I just request all the producers that please don't ask for it. That is one thing I would like to change. That, and it was not there in my career when I started in 2006 till 2011-12. I was not making reference cuts. Chak De India doesn't have a reference cut. Ranjha Ranja doesn't have a reference cut. So and now it is not that I am doing it by no. There are songs that I have also picked up, and that I have been cornered to do that.
Correct.
And that is killing my creativity. I don't want to do that. I want to come up with a new idea, and I want to create something. This is a creative field. We have stopped creating.
Right.
Why are you liking RRR or Pushpa and all that? Because they are creating. They are not they are not picking up from somewhere. Those ideas are coming in, and that is why those films are respected more.
Right.
So let the choreographers also do the same.
I'm sure. I think with this podcast they will.
I hope if it reaches.
I'm sure it, because I know हर एक चीज the entire world is on Instagram. आपने कुछ किया वो पता ही चल जाता है कि भाई आपने कहीं से लिया हुआ है.
But फिर भी कर रहे हैं. अब तो बेशर्म हो गए हम. अब फिर भी कर रहे हैं.
I think that is what is killing the talent also. That सब लोग इतने lazy हो गए हैं कि ठीक है यार ले लो चलो कहीं से भी ले लो.
All the songs are looking the same, no?
Exactly. Why do you think it doesn't stay in our mind anymore? Not like पहले जो रहते थे गाने हमारे हम लोग जैसे वो आपने ऋतिक रोशन का कहा. It's something which stays in your mind forever.
Now that song doesn't have a reference.
Chalo Chaiya Chaiya, all this evergreen.
Tell me one song before Chaiya Chaiya where you've seen so many dancers dancing on top of the train in Hollywood, here, there, anywhere. No, that is all Mani Ratnam and Farah ma'am.
Exactly, wait. So, आपकी journey, 18 years of your journey. I mean, you started very young. Now, when you look back, आपकी वो पूरी जर्नी को आप कभी तो आप रेजोनेट करते हो, कभी सोचते होंगे ऐसी कोई चीज़ जो आपको लगता है कि वो मुझे थोड़ी अलग करनी चाहिए थी. When you just look back in your entire journey of 18 years.
On moment लगा होगा कभी, but फिर जब today when I look back, everything has happened for a reason, and today I don't feel कि everything what I did should have been done that way, and if I go back to my life, I will not change anything. I always tell everybody कि जाकिर खान जो स्टैंड अप है, उसने वो अपने स्टैंड अप में काफ़ी अच्छी चीज़ें बोल जाता है. तो उसका मैंने एक सुना था कि अगर तुम्हें वो ब्लू शर्ट खरीदनी है और तुम ना ही खरीद पा रहे हो, तुम्हारे पास पैसे नहीं है, तो निराश मत हो बेटा, क्योंकि कोई सूट तुम्हारा इंतज़ार कर रही है. So I believe in that.
जो कि आपकी जर्नी में हुआ है, that has got you to where you are. So I think you're very proud of the entire journey, which is I think. तो एक चीज़ के ऊपर हम बहुत कंफ्यूज, मैं भी ऐसा कंफ्यूज रहती हूँ. हमारे इंडस्ट्री में इतने सारे नाम है ना, ये डायरेक्टर वो डायरेक्टर, ये ऐसे कोरियोग्राफर, सॉन्ग डायरेक्टर एंड कोरियोग्राफर में डिफरेंस क्या है?
It is the same that I said, no, like the screenplay. Like क्या होता है ना कि इंडिया में choreographers are only directing their songs. Choreographers are the those who put the camera angles and discuss everything. In Hollywood, it is not like that. In Hollywood, the choreographer is only choreographing the steps, and a different director is directing. Here, from lot of years, it is Sarojji is putting up her shots, or Ganesh Hegde or Ganesh Acharya. They are choreographing. They are discussing with the cameraman what the lens will be, and they are shooting the song.
Okay.
But now, as I said, when I did Chak De India, people said कि अरे इसमें choreography कहाँ है? They kept asking me, where is the choreography? So people are relating choreography to dancing. But it is not that. Even if you are walking from one A to B, it is
हमारा
choreography.
concept ये है कि choreographer मतलब dance
Dance.
कराना बस ये.
So it is not that. Action is also choreography. A scene is also choreographed. आप वहाँ से आना, आप यहाँ से आना. That is choreographed by a director. I want you to come from there and look right. That is choreography.
Right.
Now you are saying the line. That is the director's choreography. So that, you know, it has to, in India, the song has to be directed.
You've been the president of the Indian Choreographers Association.
Yeah, now
Why? Why did you leave that post?
I was working for the committee for 12 years. I was working for the committee. I was a committee member. I became the joint secretary.
What happened?
It is just that I got too busy with my work, and you know.
Right.
So I did my bit, yeah. Actually, there is nothing wrong that went between me and the union. I am still a part of that union, and I go and support the union wherever they need me. I did 12 years of hard work in that union, and now there are some other aspects of life that I want to go and explore, you know, like writing a script and all that. So I know that I won't be able to give enough time to the association.
Okay.
So I don't want to just sit on the chair and warm it up.
Right.
So now the committee is doing a good job. There is a new president, there is a new general secretary. During my tenure, Ganesh Masterji was the general secretary. So that's the reason. These guys are doing great. Whoever is running the association right now, they are doing great.
I just got to know that, you know, your 17 years of your assistant who was with you for 17 years, recently he is no more.
Yeah.
It's a very, I think, emotional moment for you as well. So would you want, if you're comfortable, if it's not too personal, would you want to share your bond with your assistant?
It is not very long back. Also, he expired on 25th of December on Christmas, and he was my assistant for 17 years. Somebody who's your assistant for 17 years, it is not an assistant and choreographer. It is a family. It is a brother,
yes.
And I always tell everybody in recent days, I have kept telling everybody that I don't know how to enter a set without Sandy. So, well, I can't speak much about him because I get too emotional, because he was like a brother to me, and you know.
Yeah.
But I can only say that Sandy, yaar, you went too soon. He was like, he is me. Matlab, I have not lost an assistant. I have lost something within me, and no assistant or nobody can, nothing will fill that blank
vacuum,
space,
yeah,
that vacuum
yeah,
of Sandy. And he was the best assistant choreographer anybody could ever have, and I love him. I don't think he's no more. I think he's there.
Still around.
He's still around, and I love you, yeah, Sandy. You know, because I'm such an emotional person, I always told him on his face, and I still tell you, wherever you are, darling, I hope you are in peace, and I love you. Gone too soon, but yes, Team Sagar will not be the same without you.
God, I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very sorry. Let's change the topic.
Yes,
you know,
please.
let's just change the topic. So I'm very sorry.
No
once again
problem,
for
no
that,
problem,
you know,
no
it's
problem,
a
no
very,
problem.
it's, I know it's a vacuum that nobody can fill.
Yeah,
17
yeah.
long years. एकदम भाई की तरह हो जाते हैं, proper family.
Yeah, yeah.
Changing the topic. आप certified trekker भी हैं.
हाँ.
कल सुबह, right? If I've
Kal
said
Subah.
it right, कल
Yeah.
सुबह आपने ये mountain आपने climb की है, and
6,000 feet above sea level.
my God, why all of a sudden? And do you plan to do such things more in your life?
Yeah,
And
yeah. Suddenly one day I was sitting at home, and you know, I got this opportunity, and I did a small trek before.
When
and
was this?
This was in November.
Oh my God, okay.
I did one trek, and then I really got used to that. I liked it, and somebody told me that you'll have to go, you know, climb around 8-10 mountains, and then you can do the Everest. Kalsubai is the Everest of Maharashtra.
Oh wow, okay.
So because I'm very sporty, and you know, I take part in marathons and all that. So I couldn't wait to achieve that. So I just climbed one mountain, and the second mountain that I climbed was Kalsubai. So, and then I got certified as a trekker.
Oh my God, wow.
So now this is, I keep exploring. So now this is my new love for trekking, and I'm going to be trekking for Treks and Trails. They are the one who organize this, and they organize it very well. I want to climb 100 mountains before I can't climb mountains.
Wow.
I have done 3 now.
Fantastic.
As I said, I've done Devkund, I've
Okay.
done Kalsubai, and I've done a trek called Adrai Jungle Trek.
Oh wow.
So
ये सब
these-
महाराष्ट्र में है?
ये सब महाराष्ट्र में.
महाराष्ट्र में,
Maharashtra
okay.
has some which I am exploring now. There's some 15 to 20 odd mountains that you need to climb, and Kalsubai is the highest.
I mean, I didn't know this is something new version of you, which I think it's very therapeutic. I would say, you know, एक मन करता है कि कुछ nature में कुछ
हाँ,
अलग करो
it's
life
a different
में.
feeling.
It's a
You
different
feel
feeling
close to the
altogether.
nature, yeah.
And that is the reason you're so fit. I have to say because of that. In fact, हमने आपके बहुत सारे वो you know videos देखे हैं, you know workout के ऊपर. And so what keeps you so motivated? I mean, you're of course you're a choreographer, वो एक चीज हो गई, but still you're always you know on a run and motivated.
I'm just trying to not look my age.
Okay.
that is the simple
But
answer.
what is your motivation? We all want to know, right? हम लोग को कभी-कभी होता है नहीं यार, आज सुबह उठ के नहीं, कल करेंगे.
My
shit.
motivation is very simple. Is I have a 13-year-old daughter, and I still pick her up in my arms and I make her sit on my shoulder. She's now 5 feet.
Okay.
But when she was younger, I used to pick her up and make her sit on my shoulder, and she started getting embarrassed when she was 7, 8. She's like, "Till how long will you do it?" I said, "Till you become 50, until I'm alive,
Of course.
I'll be picking you up and putting on my shoulder." So actually, that is the only motivation I have. That till my daughter is whatever age, I want to pick her up in my arms and make her sit on my shoulder.
That's sweet.
That is actually the main motivation of my life. That I want to be strong enough to hold my daughter's hand and be there with her throughout her life.
Kids will always be kids for their
Yeah,
parents.
I'm going to embarrass the shit out of them.
You must,
If she's
of
watching this
course.
podcast, Rudra, you should know that I'm going to embarrass the shit out of you till I'm alive. There is no backing out for that. Your father is Sagar Das, and he is going to be doing that to you all your life.
You have a
I know.
star father, and parents love their kids,
I love my daughter.
unconditionally.
Yeah,
So don't get embarrassed. You
Yeah.
should be happy about that.
I don't care if she gets embarrassed. I'm doing my bit.
So with this, we have now come to a very interesting moment, the rapid fire round. So I'm not going to give you time, you have to be very, very quick. But for that, I'll have to see the questions that I have with me. There are quite a few. This is going to be very interesting. So
What is it? It's like a GK question.
Yes, kind of. Okay, so let's start. Ready? Okay. Who was the first choreographer to win the national award?
Let me say one thing. What do I win?
कोई हैम्पर्स वगैरह है यहाँ पे प्लीज मेरे को भी दे दीजिएगा हैम्पर्स है तो
I'm a sportsman. I need to win something.
हाँ एग्जैक्टली
Will I become a certified rapid fire replier?
maybe that's for the audience to actually decide.
Done.
वो आप जीतने के बाद हम लोग decide कर लेंगे क्या मिलेगा. Okay, this is going to be that's again a twist. So yes, okay, let's start. Who was the first choreographer to win the national award?
Jay Master ji, Jay Borade.
Wow, correct. Who was the first choreographer to win the Filmfare Award?
Saroj ji.
Fantastic. क्या बात
Saroj
है?
Khan for 1, 2, 3 and Jay Master ji was for Didi Tera Devar Divana.
क्या बात है? My God. Which is the first?
This is my मतलब आप मेरे एरिया में घुस गए हो. But
I know that you're very good at that.
Let's not be too confident. हाँ, पता नहीं आगे क्या है.
Let's see whether you get this one right. Which is the first one-take song? Tough.
I know it is Roop Tera Mastana.
Oh my God, he got it right.
हाँ,
Fantastic.
राजेश खन्ना. Yeah.
कैसे याद है इतनी सारी
And
चीजें?
the 9th take was the okay take.
Wow.
And that time there were no monitors.
Who is the choreographer of Mehbooba from Sholay?
PL Raj sir.
My God, okay. How is B. Hira Lalji related to Vaibhavi Merchant?
This if I don't answer this, Webby ma'am will kill me. PL Raj, not PL Raj, Hira Lal ji was Webby ma'am's grandfather, Nana ji.
Perfect, okay. Saroj ji and her son Raju Khan both won the national award for which song?
Raju Khan sir won it before for Lagan, Ghanana Gire Gire Haraba. And Saroj ji won it later for Dola Re Dola.
Oh my God, okay. You're getting all the answers right.
You've entered my room.
Next time हम लोग ना थोड़े अलग questions रखेंगे. But anyways, who is the choreographer of चने के खेत में?
Saroj ji.
क्या बात है? Okay. Prabhu Devas has a brother. Prabhu Devas, has a brother.
Yeah.
Who is also a choreographer? Who is he?
Raju Sundaram.
Fantastic. Who is the Indian choreographer of Michael Jackson's concert in India in 1996?
Ganesh Hegde sir.
Fantastic. A Bollywood choreographer who has done more than 10,000 songs.
there is only one, Mr. Ganesh Acharya. I don't know whether it's 10,000. You might be saying less. It can be.
Or maybe
20.
more. Okay. And lastly, what legacy do you hope to leave in the industry as a choreographer?
Oh, this is a very, very small one. I will finish up and wrap up with this. That whenever you speak about me as a choreographer, no matter what I achieve or I don't achieve, just remember this: that I tried. I tried to be the best. I tried really hard.
Fantastic. क्या बात है. I think there's so much of learning in today's podcast and speaking to you मुझे एक चीज़ realize हुआ कि आपकी craft एक जगह है, but to be completely honest, modest and respectful towards your craft is also a very, very big characteristic that really keeps you there. So I think that's what I learned, be a good human being no matter what your craft is, and I think that should be the tagline which I see in you, and you've come a long way. I would say this is just the start, but on this very special day, which is the International Choreographers Day, it was lovely speaking to you, lovely listening to you, lovely learning from your experiences, and I'm sure जो लोग अभी अपने करियर की शुरुआत कर रहे हैं, there are so many things that you can actually learn, and from Sagar ji, it has been a fantastic moment. So thank you for
thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.
So
Thank you
much.
very much.